Somalia has been one of the worst hit countries by climate change. From the country's capital, Mogadishu, here's CGTN's Abdulaziz Billow with a report on how the country is coping with the effects of global warming.
Recent floods in Somalia displaced more than 300,000 people, the worst to hit the country in decades. The central Somali town of Billow was the worst affected. The latest flooding is the second to affect the agricultural town in less than a year.
We have seen lots of problems, floods that's caused by the two rivers, and at the same time droughts that follow them. And again, it is something, what we used to experience in 8 years, now it's becoming year in and year out.
Food insecurity compounded by several climatic shocks have made the Horn of Africa nation remain in the grip of one of the most complex and long-standing crises in the world. For the past decade, the country has undergone several deadly natural disasters, including a devastating famine 8 years ago that claimed more than 250,000 lives. Experts attribute the causes to deforestation, soil erosion, and lack of environmental awareness. Conservationists argue that global warming is affecting the Indian Ocean on a scale that could have disastrous consequences. Heavy rains have also destroyed homes in coastal towns, including Mogadishu. Heavy downpour has also destroyed basic infrastructure in populated cities.
We have seen that the Indian Ocean has changed a lot. The temperatures that's being recorded on the surface of the Indian Ocean is really different than what we used to see. Apart from that, pressures. So these two parameters, the atmospheric pressure and the temperature of the Indian Ocean, those drastic changes have an effect.
In Puntland and Somaliland, successive cyclones in the two regions claimed several lives, including fishermen who perished in the high seas. Pastoralists in both regions also say strong winds accompanied by heavy rainfall claimed the lives of thousands of livestock.
Previously, we used to see cyclones in India, Bangladesh, Burma, which is Myanmar at the moment. But those cyclones now we are seeing that they are moving a little bit west, reaching the Gulf of Oman and Yemen and Somalia. Particularly the last 2 or 3 years, there were cyclones, successive cyclones, in which we had seen rainfall that has caused a lot of problems.
The government and the United Nations are struggling to tackle illegal charcoal trade in southern Somalia. Authorities in these regions have also been urged to plant more trees to protect the environment. Across schools and universities, volunteers have begun campaigns of educating people on the importance of protecting the environment. Others have begun planting trees in public spaces to ensure that the next generation don't suffer from man-made climate disasters. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.